Okay, so we're just giving people a little time to come in. Make sure that you are smashing that notification bell. You can also share this live if you like, or tag a few people that you think this would be good for. And don't be shy, because this is a place to discuss things. You don't have to be a veteran to really have input, because I learn from people every day in the lives and in life. So this is not a place where if you're not seasoned, you can't speak up. This is a place to kind of get the discussion going, to kind of get the mind brewing, so we can all make money in the beauty industry, okay? And you can invite people or share with people who may not necessarily be nail techs, because this is anyone in the beauty industry or for an entrepreneur overall. So just sit back and we'll come on soon. Thanks for your support. Okay, so it's kind of late at night. So how is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? This is not going to be a long one. I just wanted to come on here and say this because I always have so much to say. I always have so much to say, and I just never get around to doing it because I'm actually a busy person. Unlike a lot of people I think in this industry are. I don't know. How is everyone doing tonight? I'm not going to stay on long. I know we got Lauren here. We got Aretha here. We have, let me look. This mistake. Hey, of course, we got Lauren with the eyes. We got Aretha here. We got Tara Toodles here. Hey. And yeah, I just want to come on here because it just hit me. I'm like, is this what the nail industry has evolved to? Is this what the beauty industry, but especially the nail industry? I am just highly annoyed, you guys. Like for real. Like for real, for real. I am highly annoyed right now because I knew this was coming, but it's here. And, some people want to remain in this la la land with these rose colored glasses on, but I've seen different parts of the industry be destroyed and changed forever when things like this happen. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this huge influx of new nail techs. I'm sorry. If you're one of them, I'm sorry. I'm not particularly talking to you. I'm talking about this huge influx of people that are doing nails just for fun, just for fun, and putting out all this professional information to the masses. This is affecting the nail industry. Even some of my clients are noticing it. They're noticing it. Like everyone is a nail tech. And for those who don't depend on this, their income, you probably don't care. But if you plan on coming into this, you should care, because if this is how you pay your bills, things like that, this affects your bottom line number. Okay. And so what I think we have to do, and this right here is the private nail design workshop that we have coming up. We have this coming up this Sunday, and there are still spots because people, you have to invest in what you want to do. And so this is a place where you can come together and we're going to just all powwow and help each other with designs and go over things and share tips and tricks. And I'll tell you things that I know that are really quick. So, license for what? You said there's a lot of new nail techs and no one cares about a license anymore. There are literally, let me tell you, the name of this video today is called, so I guess nail techs got to do this now, right? I guess, you all, that we have to be online 24 hours a day. You like, what? Yeah, I guess that's what we got to do, right? We got to be online 24 hours a day. Just basically like running the Truman Show of us doing nails. Because this is what I'm seeing out here. I'm seeing people online on TikTok constantly all day for hours a day doing nails. Now, the crazy part about this is I can be on TikTok and I'll scroll real quick and I'll see someone doing a set of nails. And then I will literally come back, and I will see this same nail tech still working on this same set of nails. And then I will click on this person's profile and they will have like 43,000 followers. Is this the new way? Is this the new way to build a following? And I posted a TikTok earlier saying that a whole bunch of likes and all of that doesn't necessarily mean profit. But it seems like as long as you appear to be popular, people are kind of like convincing people that they are a great nail tech because they're always online and they have these big numbers, you know? And my thing is, being a business person, realistically, there is no way in the hell you can sit there and work on somebody's nails for 5 hours like that and be making money unless you are charging these people for 5 hours worth of work plus supplies plus all your other overhead. And so this is what's getting the attention now. The people who are online, who are playing around, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are playing around with all these extravagant designs that they have in their head on their cousin. I see it all the time. Girls doing their cousin, their boyfriend, or whoever. I don't even think these are real clients that these people are working on. And they are literally sitting up there doing a set for hours and hours and hours. I'm telling you, like, this is the end of my night. It's been a long night, long day, right? I was feeling weird, and it's because I didn't have a chance to eat because I've been busy. But I sat down and I looked at TikTok, right? And if I see somebody doing a set of nails, I swear to God, I can go do everything I need to do and then wash dishes, eat, check my email and everything. Then I could get ready and maybe watch a piece of a show and then go lay down and get back on TikTok. That person is still on their one person's nails. Sorry, I had to drink some water. This is literally what I am seeing. And I am just like, is this what we have to do now? Is being online constantly the way to get clients? Because what I'm seeing is a wave where people are saying Instagram is dry. Instagram is dry. I still say the place to get customers is Instagram. The place to get followers for your craft is here on Snap. I don't really hear people say, I mean, what is this? TikTok. I don't really hear people saying they get clients off TikTok. I hear people still get clients from Instagram, but a lot of people say that Instagram is boring now. Like it's the same old, same old. So it's weird because TikTok is not the place. Let's think about this. TikTok is not the place to post pictures of your work. So unless you're creating video reels of your work, then you're really not going to be able to use TikTok. And then even if you do reels of your work for TikTok or you're doing reels, what's really drawing the people to want to follow you for some reason is if you're going live and you are online forever playing around on a set of nails. So is this what we have to do now? Sitting up, working, like you said, 3 to 5, 6 hours on a set of extravagant nails? Is this what we have to do? Let me read some of these comments because this is like, I'm feeling some type of way and I'm not going to really be able to get with that. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Oh my God. You said it's so frustrating that these little techs won't get a license. No, school for what? Nobody talks about school. Now, everybody's trying to become popular by telling all the trade secrets. People talk too much. They telling too much of the trade secrets. Like literally, you all, my mama grave, my eye just twitched and got like into a little spasm because they talking too much. And it's like this younger generation do not understand the power of trade secrets. Everybody is trying to be so popular that they telling all of their technical skills to the world so they can be popular. And they don't understand that by telling all of the trade secrets, you are literally putting yourself out of business slowly but surely. You are literally going to lower the pay that we deserve slowly but surely. You are literally going to take something that should be a profession and make it into a hobby slowly but surely, because there is no such thing as trade secrets anymore, because everybody is talking too much for likes and emojis. I didn't even finish reading the comment because this is a really bad problem. And people think that I might be exaggerating or whatever, but I've been in this business all my life and I've seen it eat up the hair industry. And I'm watching it literally kill the lash industry. And they are moving over to nails. This is a damn problem. And I got two more things to talk about real quick. Won't get a license and taking money, cheap money. Exactly. That's why people won't won't turn up their nose at, they want to turn up their nose at the serious prices. Exactly. Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. I wish things would go back to how they used to be. Yes. I did the same thing like 3 hours in and she's still filing. Exactly. I will log out, go do stuff around the house, come back. This person is still tinkering on this one set of nails and they got a ton of followers and a ton of watchers. And these are the people that people are gravitating towards. That is not the real world and how it goes. They cannot be paying their bills doing that. This is a hobby. And so when you have a real person, they want to bring their work to us and ask us, can we do it for little or nothing? And then expect us to do it fast. It's not realistic. Precious Nails EDU. Facts. It's crazy. Is this what we got to do now? Is this what we have to do now? We got to sit up. And I'm going to tell you, like today, I didn't have time to do that. I definitely don't have time to be sitting up on a camera and talking to people on a camera all day, every day. I got real clients with real jobs and kids and stuff to do. And we got a schedule to keep. And I got to get them in, get them out, make sure the job is done. Plus, most of the sets that I do is nothing to film. It's pretty basic and pretty boring. And guess what? I don't have time to be making sure the angles is right in the camera and all that because I'm really working for real in real damn life on real people. And so I'm really frustrated because our picture's not enough. Because I'm telling you all what to do. We all know what to do. A lot of us has been doing it. We knew what to do to get clients before, but things are shifting really fast, you all. And I'm gonna talk about this a little bit more in a minute. You could think I'm playing or you could think I'm negative if you want, but I've been in this industry long enough. I know what I see. And people don't like to talk about real stuff. People like to live in la la land. People like to say goofy stuff like, it'll be okay. Okay, you could keep telling yourself it's going to be okay. But if you see the damn sun falling towards the earth, the sun is falling towards the earth, you know that's not normal. It's getting hotter, ain't it? Okay, well, maybe it's because you see the sun falling towards the earth. And I like to deal in reality. I don't like to talk about like things in like a la-di-da way, especially when it deals with my money. I need to keep ahead of what's happening when it comes to my money, because then I need to strategize and figure out what needs to change. You said I'm not alone there. Yeah, I don't, and then the reality is this is messing up the nail industry. I don't care what nobody say. As a person who pay all their bills, their mortgage and everything else, even though I have a million incomes, I have definitely noticed a difference in the nail industry. Okay. Mhm. And they're making posts saying to normalize taking 3 hours. Yeah, that's the new thing, trying to push 3 to 5 hour sets. And in reality, to have a long-term clientele, they are not going to be people who are getting 3 to 5 hour sets. I don't care if you've been doing nails a year or 2 years. Those clients grow out of those type of designs. And I keep telling people all the time, they don't want to believe me. They might say, I don't like Shecago. She get on my nerves. She thinks she know everything. Yep. In this industry, I damn near do know exactly how it go, baby. Because what y'all doing, what they doing, you ain't reinventing the wheel, baby. Nobody in here is reinventing the wheel. Nobody doing nails is reinventing the wheel. All that stuff they doing, marble. I cannot believe how much marble I see now. All of a sudden, everybody acting like marble is something new, doing demos on marble. We're doing freaking marble in the 90s. That is so freaking old. The only thing is, instead of doing it with gel, we were doing it with paint from the craft store. It is no damn difference. It's the same exactly thing. Now they acting like all these different French been around, all this stuff is, they're not reinventing the wheel. The thing of it is, they've came back like they do with everything else, and they just brought it back because there's not much else to do, right? And so The crazy thing is, because these people have brought back, nobody in particular, the trend has come back around. People are acting like it's the next best thing since sliced bread. And they think that because they have gotten this trend down to a science, that they are going to be eating, hitting, popping forever. And what I always am going to say, Shecago is going to always say, is that trends come and go, baby. Bell bottoms come and go. Bell bottoms come and go every couple of years, don't they? Don't they? So if you are not able to go with the times, if you are not able to sustain a real clientele, you are not going to last. And I'm not talking to anyone in particular, but it grinds my gears because they are stepping up and trying to normalize this unrealistic view of what it is to be a full-time nail tech. And this is not the reality. This is not the reality. This is not the reality. And so what's happening is, from a psychological standpoint, it is desensitizing, you guys. People who are on social media, it is desensitizing them when they look at regular sets of nails because they see all this sensational BS, unrealistic BS that other nail techs are doing, but they're really not even full-time career nail techs. So when they see a real full-time career nail tech post their work, it does nothing for them anymore. They scroll right past it. It's boring to them because it's not sensational. And I'm telling you, that is what's happening. I'm going to read some comments. Yeah, I don't get clients from TikTok. Yeah, I don't hear people getting clients from TikTok. Honestly, I don't even post on TikTok like that. I don't care about having a big following. Yeah, it's like I have to sit back and watch this. TikTok is where you can go get a following real fast, but they're not necessarily clients because most of them don't live anywhere near you, or not even in, they don't live near you. So, or everybody got a $25 one-on-one online class. Yes, everybody is teaching a class, and I've talked about that. So that's why I say, is this what we got to do now? Is this what we got to do now? Because the way that this thing is going and the way that this thing is spreading like wildfire, this is going to put the industry in trouble on a professional level. It's no longer going to be considered a profession. It's going to be something that everybody does, just like lashes. Everybody does lashes now. Everybody. Let me tell you something else that has ticked me off. These damn product companies. Now, you would think that I would be doing all type of sponsorships and stuff. I've had this channel for years. This is my second channel. I've been on YouTube almost 15 years now between my two channels. And you don't see me do product sponsorships because I don't care. Because I tell people I'm a product whore and I don't have a loyalty to any particular product. So I'm not going to fake and front because it depends and, whatever. What ticks me off as well is that these product companies are joining in on the bull crap because they don't care. And that is shame on these product companies that they don't freaking care that this is a licensed profession. I like Young Nails, but shame on Young Nails. Young Nails, Valentino, all of them are just, now they're all making instructional videos on how to lay acrylic, how to do this. Those should be professional fucking videos that you have to log in to see, okay? Back in the day, that is how it was set up. They should not be putting that out there. This is professional grade product that is supposed to be used by a professional to use on clients because you can hurt somebody with this stuff. You need to know what you're doing before. But because everyone is so desensitized from everybody and their mama doing it, the product companies have become irresponsible. And now they're even Young Nails every darn day is telling you more and more and more on how to do it, showing angles. See, lay the acrylic like this. Why are you showing this stuff to the general public? And you're supposed to be a company that sells to professionals. So that tells me too that you don't really care about the profession either. You all about the dollar. And they didn't start out that way. Did you all notice that these product companies, they don't even care no more? Back in the day, you had to log in to get that type of stuff, to see that type of content. It was not them putting it out on Instagram, TikTok, whoever wanted to see it could see it. They don't care who they sell products to. Now I'm gonna tell you, the only people that still do that and still care, OPI. You can't just go in and buy OPI like that. It's a couple of them, they still hold to it. They're not going to give you all that information until you log in as a professional. And that is how you keep the integrity. That is how you keep the integrity in any profession, by keeping certain things. They're called trade secrets for a reason. You don't just put everything out to the public. Now, people don't want to believe what I'm telling you all, but this is like, it has me really emotional because this is people's livelihood. And these companies and all these new nail techs are being everybody talk too damn much. And in the end, we're going to all suffer, because none of this is going to be worth anything if this keeps going at the rate that it is. Because there are no clients that are really going to respect it like that. Let me read some comments because I will really go off. These classes piss me off too, because you have to be licensed tech to get instructor's license. Yeah, and that's another thing. You have to go to school to be an instructor, and everybody is an instructor. Most of these people only know one little segment of doing nails, and they out here teaching all sorts of courses. I know some people don't like me. Look, I'm so used to it. That's been all my life. People either love me or they either hate me, because I always keep it real and I don't fake and front to get into nobody's clique. Even in the nail industry, certain people clicked up and all that. I don't care about that. I do me and I do well. So I don't worry about all that. I say what it is. I say what I see. Preach, I am. I'm sorry. I wish the boards would jump in somewhere, really. And I hate to come off salty, but look, they need to, because we are losing the integrity of the business. The lash business is down the drain. Okay. We got people on TikTok left and right selling courses, $10, $20, $30, $40. So now courses that were once $1,000 or more, $1,500 or more, look at it 3 years later, same information being sold. Am I lying? Excuse me. If anybody on TikTok, Instagram, you already know, am I lying? You could easily go find a lash course right now under $50 and know everything you need to know. And they're going to give you all the links to the products and everything that you need to buy to get started. And they will even mail you a certificate for an extra $30. Am I lying or am I lying? And just a couple years ago, them same damn classes was $1,500 or more. Am I lying? I know I'm not lying, because I remember the girl who kicked it off and she started bragging about all the money she was making, and everybody just started copying her. And that is the problem, because even with the other young lady recently who got copied, if you're on TikTok enough, you know who I'm talking about. She was selling the $10 lash course, and she started showing her Shopify account and putting screenshots up and trying to, prove people wrong. She really is making that money. And before you knew it, within 2 weeks, everybody was copying her. Word for word, doing exactly what she was doing. She gave too much of her trade secret away. Too much. Now ain't nobody reinventing the wheel. Who's reinventing the wheel here? People, and it's so crazy how people are putting out designs like it's something new. Let me show you all the marble technique. What? The marble technique has been out since the freaking 90s, baby. I swear. Even all this stuff, they just giving it a new name. Even like the Gel X, those are just press-on nails. Like all this stuff is just, it's nobody is reinventing the wheel. And now I just saw somebody today, have you all been in the beauty supply store looking? Look in the beauty supply store. I keep telling you all, look at the press-ons. They really getting up there. They really getting real fancy schmancy. You think this is not going to affect us? Huh. And I saw today on TikTok too, every day I see something that just grinds my gears, because the people that's giving out all this information ain't even been to school. I could tell every day. I could tell. I just look through it. I'm like, they self-taught. That's fine. But at what point are we gonna become professionals and kind of shut up and keep the integrity? I saw somebody today saying that they have a press-on business and they are about to create a list for all the press-on vendors, and it's going to be available real soon. People find it any way and every way to tell all the business. You want to know why? Because these people are not probably making money in real life doing nails as a career nail tech. Like I told you all, they know one little segment and they do it well and they got a following. And so they're trying to find ways to make money off of selling something to their following, because they got a following off of sitting up online 5, 6, 7 hours tinkering on a friend or a cousin. Okay. Marbling was mentioned in the Milady's textbook. Yeah, that's why I say they teach you marbling in the book, and those books are so old. They still use the same books, and actually, they are available. If you all need a book, I have the Miladies, all the Miladies books in Spanish and in English available on Chicago Beauty Source. You know, yeah, bell bottoms too. I was watching a video someone made saying why you're not getting compliments on your nails, and it said one reason is because the nails are simple and boring. Exactly. Didn't I just say that? I'm just not getting to these comments, you all. And because I've been sitting back thinking about this, I don't like to talk when I see things brewing, I don't sit back and go, it'll be okay. That is not that me being a manager and a boss all my life. That is not in me to be like that. I am always proactive and trying to stay ahead of things. And I'm telling you all, this is a problem. Product companies done messed it up to where they selling to everybody. Yeah, product companies don't even care anymore. And I'm about to tell you something else. And in a minute, that was the first thing I had to tell you about the product companies. I'm really disappointed. They talking way too much. It's like I think they just getting greedy. They don't even care. Instead of how they used to require a license to purchase products. Yeah. Yeah, they don't care. No, the integrity is going right out the window, just like lashes. Hair for what? Who goes to the hairstylist anymore? Nope. Nobody go get people go get a certain style. They go to whoever. Let's talk about hair. Where we at with hair? Ain't no hairstylist in the salon anymore. That's a thing of the past. People go to whoever is the hottest at a certain thing at the time. So if this girl is real hot, like last year, people paying $150 for ponytails. I don't understand why. I still don't understand why that was. I don't understand why that cost that much. But anyway, people were going to whoever. Oh, she do good ponytails. My daughter do ponytails. She be doing her friends up in there. She'll do you. She'll fit you in. People going to ponytail specialists or whatever hot style it is, and whoever can do it, don't matter. I could do it on your couch, your dining room table, I don't care. And they looking for wig makers. That's it. That's all. Nobody is asking for a hairstylist anymore. Nobody is asking to have their ends trimmed. Nobody is asking to have a steam treatment. Nope. And when I say nobody, you don't have to come back and say, my cousin. Of course we know, but I'm saying like how it used to be. That's like a thing of the past. That's a thing of the past. Unless you are 40 and over. Hey, Minded Minds. Yes, we got to get the boards involved. I'm not going to say anything because I'm not a trick like that. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm just like, to be honest with you, there are not enough state board people. From my understanding, there's only like 5 or 6 per state. And they only come out if something were to happen, whatever. It's just not enough for them to cover it. So I'm just like, wow. But why would they do something? They didn't do anything about the lashes. Lashes is for estheticians, really, to be honest with you. It's like the problem because of social media and exploding. That's why I said it's a double-edged sword. The problem is over their head because the information is spreading too fast. And so there is no more integrity in having a beauty license, period. For what? For what? For what? If this girl sitting up here putting up videos showing, how she out popping bottles just from doing hair, nobody do it better than me. I'm the coolest. I'm that B, whatever, whatever. And showing that she made $6,000 this week. Who gonna go to school and spend $20,000 and sit there for a whole year to get a piece of paper before they get started? When they know for a fact that this girl just last year was working at Burger King. And then this year she's out over here and got a whole section treating all her friends. Like, do the math, OMG, Chicago, you hitting the real gavel. Look, tonight. And yes, social media is out of control. People talk too much. It's too much. And some people could say, somebody may come and say, well, you sell classes and stuff. Guess what? I have a book on how to get your brand together and to how to recognize your client, because that's the first thing to do, to figure out what it is you want to do and how you want to be seen, what sector you want to be in, what you're good at, and identifying that so you're not spinning your wheels. And then I have a basic class on how to lay simple acrylic starting from scratch. And it's nothing extravagant, because what they're also teaching people too is to jump out there and do long nails. They don't know how to do basic stuff. They only know they're teaching this little box of popularity right now. And so, and then on top of that, if I want to, I could show some stuff, and I think I deserve to show some stuff because I've been in the business all my life, over 30 years and counting, over 32 years and counting, 33 years actually at this point. And I don't just talk about acrylic, because acrylic is acrylic, but I could teach you anything. Dip, You know, I can teach you anything you want to know. I can teach you how to polish perfect and make it stay for 2 weeks. I can show you some real stuff. Like, it's crazy. Let me talk about two more things real quick while it's on my mind. What is this thing happening on TikTok where people are showing people how to polish in a swiggle line like a snake? What is that all about? And I said I was going to make a TikTok about that because it's actually becoming a trend. You know what I'm talking about? When people go to put gel polish, if it's clear, whatever, they don't just polish straight down anymore. Now the new thing is to take the brush at the top by the cuticle and swiggle it down the nail like a snake. Like that's the proper way to do it. Who the hell told y'all that that's the proper way to polish a nail? What does that have to know? That has nothing to do with proper coverage of a nail. It's understanding pressure control and product on the brush and angles. That's all it is. And they are now, let me tell you how so much misinformation is getting out here. It's freaking ridiculous. So now real professionals and people know the real proper way to do things efficiently, fast, and profitable. We're nothing now. And people are putting out information like this is the right way. And she ain't it, sis, if she don't do it this way. And that way is wrong. That's one thing. That's the snake polishing method. I don't know where that came from. That is retarded and unnecessary. See, I'm in a mood tonight. We're going to go in tonight. Number two, everybody found out one little thing about cleaning up a dang on cuticle, and now everybody is using the crap out of, oh, see, my island twitched again. It's actually like locking up because I'm so annoyed. Seriously, my eyes literally twitching. I had to put my finger on it because I'm so annoyed with all these fake gurus who have no license and have hardly any experience. Everybody and their mama now is using a cuticle bit. And this is dangerous because you got people who barely know how to use a damn drill properly. I ain't gonna be able to monetize this video. You got people that barely know how to use a damn drill. And now you all got people going in and going crazy, cleaning up the cuticles. I just saw somebody saying that the proper way that you must do it is to push back the cuticle. And then you got to take the cuticle cleaner and clean around the cuticle. And then you got to take a pair of scissors and you got to cut the cuticle. Can I tell you something? That is incorrect. And that is illegal by state board standards. And that is technically a Russian manicure. But this is what unlicensed people with little bitty experience telling people must be done in order to be right. And if you're not doing it this way, then you ain't it, sis. And it's like you all are teaching the inexperienced how to quickly hurt people even more. Now, I will say that this technique will make the nails look neater, but when you start giving, it's like instead of giving a butter knife, so these little new people who want to play around the nails, they got a butter knife. But when you start telling them to do all this advanced shit on people, when they don't even know the basics, now it's like you done gave them a butcher knife. So you done went from giving them a butter knife to come in our craft, to come in my profession and work on people like they know something. And now you're giving them butcher knife ideas and they haven't even mastered how to use the damn butter knife. Make it make sense. I'm gonna read some comments. That ponytail be done, crumbled by the next day. I don't know why that's $150. I don't understand. And then they got a flat iron the hair, then they got to put a half a tub of gel in there. And you could do that yourself. And that's going to be itching like a mug, like it within 48 hours, all the alcohol and hard gel and drying out your hair. But what do I know? I'm just a licensed professional. Right. Gel flake and build up everywhere. I'm just saying. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I'll be contemplating my career sometimes with all this going on. You're not the only one. Shecago do too. Shecago said it. And speaking of, Cece reached out to me the other day and said, girl, you missed it. A huge nail tech, you guys. A huge nail tech. A huge nail tech.
Now available at www.shecagobeautysource.com. Again, that's www.chicagobeautysource.com.
A huge nail tech in the industry. One of the see, to me, it's only like 50, not even that many. It's only like, well, maybe 50 of us. The rest of them to me are like new. And when I say 50, I'm talking about people who've been in it, know all different aspects, been in this game, been published, worked on celebrities, did all types of stuff, like different aspects of it. So I'm saying it was 50 of us, 50 or 60 of us, maybe 5 years ago. Okay. So that's why I'm saying huge. I'm not going to say any names, but this person went on a rant and I missed it. And she was like, girl, you missed it. Let me try to tag you in it. This same nail tech is saying the same exact thing I said. She went on a whole, I heard she went on a whole rant and said she quits the industry. She quits and she's done. And she's going back into her, where her degrees are. And she's going back to the corporate world because she cannot take it anymore. All these fake people coming into the industry, selling and telling every damn thing incorrectly, half of it. And it's just a domino effect of people telling all the trade secrets, trying to make a quick buck, and it's gonna hurt everyone. And I tried to go catch it, but it took it down. So I don't know, maybe it was just a moment, but it let me know that all of us who've been around and understand the game and the cycle of the game, we are frustrated with these people because they don't want to pay their dues. Not only do they not want to pay their dues and learn the craft all the way around 360, they want to come in, learn one little speck in the on the beach, get little one speck of grain of sand, and then try to act like they are the best thing since sliced bread. And that is annoying to the industry. Yeah, it's nothing else I'm interested in either. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That squiggle line where they take the clear polish and they have, you know, noticed that on TikTok? Now everybody's polishing in these videos and it's like they take the polish and they put it up towards the cuticle and then they swiggle it down like a snake down. And I'm like, that is not the way to polish nails. Where did this come from? And now you see one person do it who's popular, who sits online all day, playing on one set of nails, and then they do it. So you guys, you know, you got to do the coverage method. And now everybody's doing it. You see all this misinformation going around. Like, where did that come from? That is not a thing. That is not a thing. And now I've seen about 5 videos where people are doing the squiggly line down the nail with the polish. I'm like, stop. That's unnecessary. Theatrics, I tell you, the theatrics of it all. The theatrics of it all. Yeah, now everybody cutting up cuticles. Now I'm about to tell you, we thought we saw some rings of fire. We thought we saw some rings of fire with these people who don't know how to properly use a drill. I put up another TikTok where I did a duet. No, I did a stitch off of TikTok where somebody was saying, my nail tech always hurts me, but I'd never say anything because she gets mad. So I stitched and said, say something, sis. Because there's so many nail techs out here, the sets be looking one way after all the contrast and all the 3 different apps and the lighting, to turn the lighting down low, turn it this way, put it through 3 apps and they put it up there. But in real life, the person cuticles ate up. You can see where they got cut and nicked all over the place and everything. But got a lot of likes, didn't it? So these are the same people telling people to take these people from using butter knives to butcher knives on people. So we thought we were seeing some rings of fire on clients. Now we're going to be seeing some real damage on people. And do you know, if you start putting that type of pressure with tools like cuticle cutters and stuff like that, cuticle bits and all that, you don't know how to properly use them or the correct RPMs or where the RPM should be doing stuff like that. Do you know you can cause permanent damage to a person's nail? You can actually do damage to where you are hitting a nerve and the nail will never grow the same again. Nerve damage. But they're not talking about that. That's just too much. It's not popular to talk about stuff like that. So we're not going to go over that. Squiggle line down the nails, everyone. Squiggle line. And cutting the cuticles is, if it's excessive and but they make it seem like everybody's nails has to have a Russian manicure. That's basically what they're doing. They're telling people that you have to do a Russian manicure, and it's called a Russian manicure for a reason, because that is not state board way, but they are telling people that is the norm now, that you have to do a Russian manicure before you do a set of nails, or so it ain't it. So now you teach people to go against what we know is correct. And if you do that too much, now you're exposing the skin. You know, you got people working with tools they have no business using, don't really know how to use. They're practicing on real clients. And you know, we're gonna see a lot of people with infections and in the ER. There was a girl just in Atlanta. She's pretty known, and she put it and it went viral. She got an infection. She went to this popular place where they have hookah and all that type of stuff, and they gave her an infection. Her finger was so infected to the point where it burst open. I don't know if any of you all saw that. That was about 2 weeks ago. She went to a very popular place that everybody go to. They serve you wine. They play, you know, trap music and all this, and they give you hookah. And it's a discount salon, but that's their little catch. And they gave her an infection to the point where her finger burst open. Literally, it burst open. Who saw that? They were trying to say that she didn't come there. And luckily, she used her credit card, so she was able to prove it. Yep, it is illegal. They started it because of the popularity of videos. So maybe I need to sit on. You know, you guys, I want to tell you something. You just tell me what you think about this, because I really was thinking about doing it because I'm so crazy. And I'm like, you don't have anything to lose. Tell me what you think. Y'all, I was thinking about doing like the real world. I'm serious. I'm just that crazy person. Like, I don't have any kids or anything. And, you know, I can't say I don't have anything to live for, but it's like, I don't plan on running for president or anything. So I'm just like, do it. It'll be something different and crazy. I'm literally thinking about walking around with a camera on me 24 hours a day. I'm serious. I've been thinking about this for about a year, though. Like, seriously. Like, I want to bring the real world back, like, and call it, just have it here on the Shecago show. Like, I'm just filming myself pretty much at least 1 day a week or 2 days a week, where I just film myself all day. Like, you'll even be watching me sleep and everything. You might even hear me poot. Like, I'm thinking about that. I'm so serious. Like the Truman Show, if you ever saw that on TV, the Truman Show actually became one of their biggest hit shows, just watching this man in his regular life. The first reality show was called The Real World. And The Real World in the beginning was so intriguing. I remember watching it, but it was really about nothing. And it wasn't scripted, and it was not exciting. It was just funny to be nosy. So I'm really thinking about doing it. Yeah, it's really hard in Epinikium. Yep. It's about to be crazy with the Rings of Fire. Yeah, because everybody and their mama go on Amazon, buy them a little drill or whatever, and get to work. Watch a whole bunch of TikToks and stuff and YouTube videos. It seemed once COVID hit, it's just going downhill. Yeah, you all saw that survey that I did the other day. 44, almost half the people say I started during COVID. A lot of new entrepreneurs budded during COVID. Done need to do all that. Just a sanding bit and a cuticle bit. Just keep it simple. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, when did they have to do all that? And that's why y'all on people nails for 5 hours, because y'all do a lot of unnecessary stuff. Because if you know what you're doing, like a lot of that stuff, it takes care of itself naturally throughout the process. You pushing the cuticles back. If there's something ridiculously hanging, yeah, you would nip that off, because you should be able to identify dead skin. Dead skin. But most of these people are cutting live skin that should not be cut according to US standards, okay? And then as you get to using the drill bit around the nail, and as you get to buffing when you're finishing out the nail, you will naturally remove anything else that should be removed. And what they're doing is they're teaching people to be too excessive, which leads into the video that I said the other day. The girl said her nail tech always hurts her, but she's too afraid to say anything because she's hooking up. And it's so many people out here hurting people. I can't tell you how many girls come sit in my chair. Not a lot, but I'm saying when people come sit in my chair with other people's work, especially young girls, their nail beds are ate the hell up. Their cuticles, you could tell like whoever did them was slicing them up. But because their pictures and their video looks so good, they probably sat there and took the pain. And it didn't even look all that once they went and got it done in real life. But the filters got them in the chair, and now they back over here to me to fix this crap. You know what I'm saying? Beautypreneur said, I saw that. You saw that? Finger busted wide open. It looked like her finger burst open, and all the flesh and everything was inflamed and everything. She had to go to the hospital. Yep. Buckhead, toes and nails. So you know what I'm talking about. Artina, you know what I'm talking about. I don't make stuff up. I just say what it is, honey. I just say what it is. This is where we at right now with the nail industry, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is about sensationalism. It is no longer about professional care. It's no longer about the integrity of taking care of folks. It's no longer about the experience of coming and pampering people who work hard for their money. It's about, look, I got a lot of followers and I'm popular and I could do this here for show. So come see me, even though it may not look like this in person in real life, but come see me, or it may look like this in person in real life, but just block out your whole damn day, because you're not going anywhere, because I'm going to sit here and take forever and set up my cameras and let other people see. I can't monetize this video. So I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on to the next thing. I told you all I watch this industry because this is what I do for real in real life, not on side, not for play. And this is who I pay. This is what I do. This is one of the things I do. And this is how I pay to live here, to pay this cell phone bill, to do all these things, to pay for this software that I'm talking to on. You know, I even pay for this software every month. I have so many real freaking bills. I don't have time to play around. Okay, so let me tell you something else. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on one second. That I found yesterday. If you can hear me, say yep, because I'm trying to read something off another screen to you. Let me know. If not, I'll have to paraphrase it. Let me know. 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 I'm getting better with that. Okay, so I was on Instagram last night and I saw a very popular person, a very, very popular person did a video, a promo video. It's kind of funny because this person has over 1 million followers, over 1 million followers. They did a promo video showing them getting their nails done. And you could tell that the person, the nail tech who was doing the nails, was so excited because they knew that this person had over 1 million followers and they're pretty much like a little mini celeb or whatever, you know. And well, I'm going to say they're a big time influencer, over 1 million followers. And you could tell that this person was really trying to put on a show to do this set of nails while she was recording. And as I'm watching this video, I'm like, these nails are not cute. I'm sorry. They were not. They were not. But I kept watching the video. I said, I wonder what the comments. I couldn't wait to get to the comments. And when I got to the comments of the video, people were like, yeah, sis, you know, I like you a lot, but these ain't it, sis. Like, it was like a no from everybody. And then people started going in on this person because they said, why are you not promoting Black nail techs? Why are you sitting up here doing nail videos telling people to go to this discount salon? And the nails not, the set was whack. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The set was whack. It was, the guy was too excited, first of all. I'm just gonna keep it real. The guy was so excited, you could tell he was being like super dramatic, drawing lines, and it was like a commercial. It was funny watching him do it because I'm like, I know he does not do all this. It was an Asian guy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay, to give you some context. He was being overly dramatic trying to do this masterpiece, and it turned out ugly. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it real. And I knew it was ugly. I think the guy probably knew it was ugly, but he was thinking that he was shooting his shot and got his big chance to blow up. And it turned out ugly because he was doing too much, and it just turned out ugly. And I never call a person's stuff ugly, but it was ugly, and I'm sure he knew it was ugly. And everybody was like, no. It was like a ton of comments. And then they went in on this nail tech because, and I never call people stuff ugly, but this was like, no. It was. I'm not gonna say who it is, but then they went in on her because they're like, why are you sitting up here promoting discount salons? And this is when it got interesting, because who cares if the set was ugly? I'm gonna tell you, the only reason why the set was ugly, I'm sure that guy could do nails pretty good. The only reason why, I know because I've been in this business forever, is because he was nervous and he was doing too much because he knew that she was going to put it out to a big audience, and he overdid it. That is why they turned out ugly. That's the only reason why. I'm sure that guy does nice nails, because she would not have sat in his chair if he did not know how to do nails. But he got nervous and tried to do too much. And when you try to do too much, that's when your stuff turn out ugly. And your best sets usually turn out by surprise. When you're not even trying that hard, when you're not even overthinking it. He was too in his head. That's the word. He was too in his head on this set of nails, and he made them ugly. And that's a real thing that can happen to anyone. But they got in on her. And they said, they were like, why didn't you book with one of us, sis? Basically, because this person sells products to us, and she made her come up and made herself a millionaire by selling products to us. Okay. I'm going to tell you who it is. It's Ming Lee. I don't care. I really don't care. I really don't care. Ming Lee, you look on her page. She got 7 nails. They are ugly. And she know they ugly, but she promised them she was going to do promo. You could tell the guy got excited or whatever. And everybody was like, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. And I was cracking up because I already knew it was a no. But when it came to the part where they were getting on her about that, this is where it got interesting. And I'm going to read this part. This is the part where it gets interesting, because when they said, why are you sitting up here promoting the discount salons when there's so many wonderful black nail techs, especially when you made your come up off of the black community selling black hair products to us, but then you're going to tell us you don't even pour back into us. So how are you going to go out there and spend money with them and promote them, and they're not the ones spending money on you, promoting you and building you up? Let's read her response, shall we? Hold on. This is the part where it got interesting. Hold on. This is it's very sad. Oh shoot. Okay. Are you there? Are you all here? Are you all here? I want to make sure that you're here. Okay. So I guess if I step away, it's going to mute my microphone. So I'm going to stay on here, and I'm going to kind of paraphrase. So basically, when they started coming for Ming Lee, they were saying they didn't like the designs, but that's not even really the point. The point is they made a good point saying, why are you promoting discount salons when they don't pour any money into you, and it's us that made you, da 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 da. If you know Ming Lee, you know she's like one of the first people that really started selling hair in bundle in volume. Yeah, go look. You'll see it. And let me tell you something, Ming Lee don't bite her tongue either. So she said, she stood her ground and said, I don't go to us. I don't go to black nail techs because they too strict, and I don't make appointments. Excuse me. That's what she said. She said, I don't make appointments. They too strict. They got too many rules and stuff. And I don't like making appointments. I like to walk in. And people were feeling some type of way about that. But she was real and honest about it. And so there's a lot to be said for that. There's a lot to be said for that. I'm going to tell you, when I was trying to sell my big salon, that was one of the reasons why I couldn't sell it right away, because I had a lot of discount salons coming to look at the place. And they were very interested because of the location, because I was right by Harpo Studios and downtown and in a very affluent area. But they did not like the appointment system. But everybody in the area did appointments. But that was one of the things. They didn't want it to be appointments. And I had built a following there for years, built based off appointments. And they didn't want to honor the current appointments. And so that's why I lost a lot of the deals, actually all of the deals, because they didn't want to deal with an appointment salon. And it's sad because she said that was the reason why she don't fool with us. And then everybody else, go look yourself and read through the comments. And everybody was going through the comments and they were like, well, come here, sister. I'll get you right in my chair. I'll hook you up. And such a hook you up. Such a hook you up. And such a hook you up. Now, isn't that funny how this person made all this money off of selling all his hair? But when it comes to them getting their services, and it comes to something as simple as making a little appointment and actually showing up, she said, I ain't going to spend my money with you because I got to make an appointment. Something so simple turned the person away. Because I've been thinking about this, you all, and I can't believe I'm talking this long. I didn't think I would have much to say, even though I had a lot of thoughts. Didn't think it would all come out like this. A lot of people don't like to make appointments. That one little simple thing is why the discount salons are still full for the most part. Because people are in a microwave society. And on top of a saturation of nail techs right now, we have the walk-in places that you can walk in. May not get the best service. Your finger may bust open like a can of Pillsbury biscuits, depending on where you go. But they're willing to risk it all just not to have to make an appointment and abide by some rules or a deposit. And that's what Ming Lee came back and clapped back at everybody with. Just in the past 10 days or so, saying that she don't go to us because we got rules and we want to make an appointment, and she don't do all that. Oh, it's December 30th? Is that December 30th? Oh, okay. I might have been up just scrolling through her stuff. But you see what I'm saying? Those just some little short nails with that man was doing too much. I know he could do nails, but that set was not cute with those pearl balls and stripes and stuff. I'm like, what the hell? He got too excited. You see that? Yeah, you saw what I'm saying? And you could tell the tech was trying to do too much in that video because he was all in the camera making faces and stuff and acting all dramatic, drawing the lines. And I'm thinking it's about to be. When I saw that set, I know Ming Lee enough to know, like, she didn't like it, but she was just honoring her word. And she just let the crowd tell it. I know how she is. I remember when she first moved there. She moved there right when I moved to Atlanta. And it was just like, I know how she is. Like, she was not feeling it. Yeah, it looks like a woman doing the nails. I think that was a man. Maybe I don't know if you're looking at the same video. But anyway, what I'm saying is that it's crazy that little things like that deter people. Little things like that deter people. So it's a culmination of things. It's not just one thing. It's a culmination of things that are making it hard for nail techs these days. Real career nail techs. You got the play around and glitter nail techs. You got the Insta famous nail techs, doing all this elaborate stuff that's not realistic for real everyday life. I'm gonna tell you, my day is usually 3 to 4 people, and I make my money in 3 to 4 people. But I keep a tight schedule, and I cannot sit up there and spend 4 or 5 hours on each person, else I will be working, do the math, like 20 hours a day. Who the hell works 20 hours a day? So a lot of stuff we see online is not realistic, but clients don't think about that. They don't do the math. So they don't realize that what they're seeing on camera is not realistic for a real life working nail tech. A real life working nail tech is not going to spend that long on a set of nails unless you are paying her a ridiculous amount of money, if she know her business, if she know how to handle her business. Oh, the stripes, the pearls, and the chrome powder. Yeah, it was doing the absolute too much, and it came together disastrously. Yeah. So I was like thinking, And I'm like, this is a perfect storm coming together. And so what do we do? What do we do as career nail techs or people who want to be career nail techs? Like, what is the plan? Do we see this happening, and what is the plan? Like, what is the plan? Somebody tell me. I really want to know what's the plan. I have this channel, but I don't claim to know everything at all. This is more of a synergy channel. I tell you what I know, but I never say I know everything. I know I'm talking crap. Like, I know I've been doing it. Yeah, but for real, this is whole new territory. The nail industry had not been touched up until this point to this degree. It is seriously being touched. Touched by, I can't even say by an angel. It's being touched by the devil, which is the internet. Which is the internet. So, if you all see this, what is your plan? What are your thoughts? Because another big nail tech that I know who has a huge following went on a rant. I missed it, but Cece caught it and she was saying the same thing. And she was saying she's done. I don't think she's done though, because she's still posting, but I think she's just as frustrated, because it's something to put your heart and soul into something. It's something to spend all your money on something. It's something to actually go to school, get the license, and learn how to properly do something and really care about people. And then you have social media where people can come in and play around and then just act like they're better than you or they know more than you. And they're putting out information that is incorrect, illegal, and then acting like they know it all and telling people that you ain't it. Because I've seen too many "you ain't it, she ain't it" sis. That actually became a voice or some music that you could say when people started making videos to "she ain't it, sis, she ain't it." And that had me feeling some type of way, because y'all ain't it. Because you don't really even care enough about the profession to go learn everything you need to know. Sit me down next to you on a spa event and let's go on assignment and see who can handle this banquet hall with 300 people in the room and bang out a whole bunch of people for 5 hours straight. See who's going to be flustered and sweating and looking crazy and not able to hold a conversation. Can you become a chameleon in this industry? Because I know I'm it. That's being it. Because I can change my stripes any type of way I need to make it in this industry, no matter what's going on. That's it. Yeah, you know how to do that design better than me. Yeah, you got time to sit up and do these extendo on top of extendo and make it look fabulous for social media, but that don't make you it. That makes you great at that. And so it's just becoming really weird. It's becoming really weird. And you say you become a little discouraged. You're not the only one. What I'm trying to tell you is that another nail tech who has a huge following went on a rant and she took it down saying she quit. I don't think she quit, but I think she's that frustrated. And she was saying CC told me she was saying everything I talk about. How all these new people coming in acting like they know something, they know nothing, they not licensed, they teaching classes on stuff they just learned a few months ago, and it's not getting better, it's getting worse. Where does that leave people who really want to be in this for the long haul? What is your strategy? Chrissy, you missed a lot, girl. Shecago, I want to pose maybe going more high end and providing your signature to the max, meaning that you can't be duplicated by just anyone. They would have to really bring it, even if they could. Okay, I heard that. I heard that. And so that comes into your branding, right? And so that's why I originally created the book, the 30-Day Nail Technician Challenge. And, it's a plug, but it's not a plug because it's been out forever. But it's something, this is the reason why I created that book years ago, because this is what we need to think about. And this is the time right now where if you don't know where you're going, you'll be led anywhere. Because right now you got a whole bunch of newbies leading people everywhere. Swiggly lines down the nails, telling people to remove every piece of skin, live or dead, from around a cuticle till you can't put pressure on it. You got to put your foot in it, tearing people's nails up, all type of stuff. Like just doing anything to nails, as long as they get the likes, is cool. Even though I don't do this for real in real life. I only do like 2 or 3 people, my cousins. But on social media, it look like I'm the hottest thing since sliced bread. Like, Those people are leading the industry right now. Those people are what's hot and was getting it. So if you haven't really branded yourself, how do you build a clientele out of all of this with all the sensationalism that's going on online? That's something to think about as a business person. I don't like to talk in lottie dies and it's going to be all right and we're going to get through this. That is not a problem solving statement. That's just something to pacify yourself in the moment. What is the real plan here? Because you have to have a plan. You know, like if you want to survive, you have to have a plan. You have to identify the problem and get ahead of it. You know, I'm not saying it to you. I'm just saying, like, I'm just talking on. I like that. Really bring the lux back to the luxury service. Yeah. And so, how do we do that though? I think that we have to tighten up. You have to really tighten up what that looks like. Her name was just in my head. Nika K nails, Nika J nails. She doesn't do designs and stuff, and if she does, they're very minimalistic. Nika is spelled like Neeka J or K. Nika J or K. She does very simplistic nails last time I saw her, but she sticks to that no matter what. No matter what. No matter what. She's not trying to jump out here and do the extendos with the marble, which is nothing wrong with all that. But I'm saying, like, don't get caught up in all the sensationalism trying to keep up with those people, because those people are just riding a trend. You have to know where you are and you have to stick to that. And you have to tighten up, sharpen up whatever it is you're trying to attract and do it consistently. Now, what I will say right now that I am noticing, this is something that nail techs will have to do. You all might not want to hear this, but this is something that you're going to have to do.
Shecago Beauty Source has all of the needs for the beauty professional, offering full financing as well. Shop today.
You want to know? Okay. You got to get online too. It's so aggressive right now. It's so aggressive. Consistency is key. And I've always said that. I've been saying that for years to my staff, to anybody. Consistency is key. It really is. It's hard as hell. But if you can get up and consistently go to this job, when they hired you, you said, I can work Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30. You there, aren't you? Even if you don't feel good, even if you got cramps, even if you got into an argument with your mother, your brother, your wife, your husband, whatever, you still there at 8:30, aren't you? Stand there in front of that clock. Even if you're in a bad mood, you still stand there in front of that clock. Even if you hung over, you still stand there in front of that clock. If we don't have that same type of consistency, hunger, and discipline for ourselves, we will literally be pushed out by people who don't even have the full talent, simply because they are better at putting up the smoke and mirrors that they are, what's up? They are where to be. They are the thing. They the best. They are just simply better and more consistent at convincing people that. So right now it's really a battle of, I'm not going to say a battle, but it is a battle, because the industry is becoming overly saturated. Every industry is becoming overly saturated. It's too many entrepreneurs out here, even though a lot of them not going to last. But it's really just survival of the fittest. It's survival of who is the most consistent at convincing the potential customers that they are the best at something. At something. You have to know what your something is. What is your something? Do you know what your something is? Because if your messaging, and I can tell you, as that's what my background is, my professional corporate background is in branding for Fortune 500 companies. That's what I did and can go do right now, making six figures, walk through the door on day one if I want to. So I know what I'm talking about. Consistent messaging, consistent, clear messaging. They are winning right now because they are hungry and excited for some little box of information that they know. And so that's why they are pushing it so hard. And so you, no one in particular, but you have to know what you're doing You have to have a clear vision of what that is, and you have to consistently put it out. You can't put it out 2-3 days and then don't come to it for 2-3 weeks, because they're putting it out every day. Matter of fact, they're online all day. They're online all day. And so they look like they're the ones who the busy ones, and we look like we're the ones who don't have any business. And it's really the other way around. But really, we have to meet these people where they are, and we have to be just up in people's face just as much. And your messaging has to be clear. Your messaging has to be clear. Clean and simple. Clean and simple. Whatever you need, a motto or a slogan or something. Like I've been saying to my clients lately, and I think some of them feel some type of way about it, but this is the where I am at this point in my career. Less is more. I always say less is more. And I keep saying less is more because that's who I am as a person now, even in my home, the way I decorate my new place. If you've seen a video of my place where I did a tour one time, I'm sure I took that down. My new motto is less is more. I'm minimalistic. When I was younger, I was gaudy. I used to do the long nails, wear the big hair. Everything was over the top. But I was 19 coming out of high school. Had to, everything was flashy. But I'm in my 40s now. I'm minimalistic. I do the designs, but I'm minimalistic. Now, I will say, if you look at my page, you'll see stuff that still has designs on it. Because I'm personally, and I've said this before, I'm not trying to really get a big clientele. I'm trying to retire and become like more of a mentor in the industry. But I'm telling you, whatever it is, you have to be clear on what you want to do now, because I'm going to tell you, I can still tell you Nika J's name because I know for a fact that Nika J has stayed consistent to her branding. And I have not been on Nika J's page in about a year. But when I thought about simple nails, I still thought about Nika J. I don't know Nika J. I ain't never met Nika J. Nika J. She could walk right past me on the street and I would not know who she is. But I know when I think of simplistic nails with a clear, concise brand, and I know her for that. And even though I don't know her, never met her, don't even know how she looked, I cannot remember. I know that if somebody said, I need to know who this, I would say her name. I would tag her. And that's powerful because I don't know her. But I could put her on to her next thing because I know and I'm very clear on what she stands for. And I know her work consistently. And she's been on the same page for years with her branding, her messaging, in her social media. And I have not been on her social media in a minute. And if you go on there now, I bet you it still looks the same. She does very good, clear pictures, very good close-up of her work because she's all about super neat work with minimalistic stuff. And maybe zhuzhed up a little bit here and there. That's what I remember last time I looked. Shecago, I currently work in a discount salon, and I was so frustrated with the lack of structure and even standard, but I did think outside the box and I invested into a massage gun. Okay, well, see, you can make it work for you. If they letting you do it, then you work it for you and you stand out that way. I've worked with them many a times. I was actually got a proposal to work with them just recently in the past 30 days, and I turned it down because I can't do it. That's a whole nother video. But if they letting you do it because you'll stick out very easy. Oh, I see her work. That's the type I like. Exactly. And when I provide service, I let the customers know that I will be $10 extra for so many minutes and 20, but it's tip only on top of the service. I can make some decent tips for the day. Yeah. If they're cool with that, go along with that. Just make sure that you're not doing it underhandedly, because if you piss off one person, they mention that they may try to get rid of you. So as long as they understand what you're doing, cool. All day, every day, lumpy nails, no. Look. Yep, I see her work. Very nice, clean work. And I haven't been on her page in a long time, but I know Nika J. I think it's Nika J. Neeka-J. Nika J. I always liked her pictures. I was like, dang, her pictures are so good. And she does not do anything out of the ordinary. I want to say she doesn't even do long nails. All of her nails are short and medium schmedium. And I know she's charging, but her work is impeccable. And so that's what it's going to take. Just as much as these people are sitting online for 4 or 5 hours working on the same set of nails, and we know in real life we could have done 2-3 people in that time, we got to make sure that we're just in people's faces with some concise messaging just as much. We have to be consistent. How consistent are you? Like, really, ask yourself, seriously, how consistent are you? The more consistent you are, the numbers show. Social media is so powerful, and it's crazy because it's becoming more powerful. It's the most powerful tool out here. And if you don't keep your momentum up, it's really hard. Like a lot of people say, I get discouraged too. Trust me. There have been times recently where I'm like, this is not it. This is not what's up. I can't do it no more. These people get on my nerves. I feel like insulted trying to compete with people who I know 10 times more than. But this is part of the ebbs and flows of being in business. This is literally part of it. This is not going to be the last time, but this is just a new low for nails to me. This is a new low because I've never seen this much saturation before. But part of being an entrepreneur for real is learning how to ride with it. And, like if it's that intense on their end, you got to step it up and be just that intense on your end. And like I said, if you don't have content, post other stuff. Ask questions. What shape do you like your nails? Find other content. There are other ways to engage people other than just pictures of your work, but you just got to stay in front of them because a lot of them are really, people are like overly stimulated, but there are people out here who are looking for it. Because I can tell you, I can't really name one person out of all these new people that came out. Some of them do some excellent long nails, extendo work. It's so many of them. I can't even name one of them. You know why? Because they all look the same to me. It's one big blur of stuff. But I can name people who do nice, neat work and they've been around for a long time. I can name them. But these new people, everybody is trying to outdo everybody. I put a bigger teddy bear on there than yours. They're all copying each other in this little bitty box. So we can't let this intimidate us, but we do have to be aware of it. You got to be aware that they're there. So what are you going to do to snatch that attention or get some of that attention that's on nails? Because nails is very hot right now. But it's still people that are like, that's nice, but I can't wear that. That's nice, but I would never wear my nails that long. That's nice, but I wish somebody could do my nails that nice, but on a shorter level. So find out where you want to fit in, like which one you want to do, and you got to be on it. Because you think it's something now. Oh my God. This time next year, I got a feeling this is going to be way too many nail techs because people are creating courses and classes, and with all the product companies telling all the business, doing instructional videos and buy this product and showing you exactly how to use it. And it's going to get worse before it gets better. It is not going to get better. Sorry. What can we post when not doing nails? You can ask questions. You can put stuff up about your day. You can put stuff up about your favorite product and why. So many different things you could do. Yeah, they all do look the same. It's one big blur to me. I see beautiful stuff all day long, but only thing I'm seeing now is everything is marble, everything is French, everything now what I'm seeing they're bringing back to in the past week is, and this was just out 2.5 years ago, and they're bringing it back out. The smoke nails, but then with pigment powder, neon yellow, green, pink, that's coming back out as of this week too. All they're doing is rotating the same designs, but everybody put out a design like, look at what I did. I'm like, that's already been done. Already been done 5 times. But the new people are coming out like they just invented it. It's the same stuff. And encapsulated work and 3D stuff on top. It's the same exact thing. It's nothing. I'm not seeing anything reinventing the wheel. It's just that in my busy world, when I'm working, I don't have time to be sitting tinkering with a lot of that stuff unless they're gonna pay. I am new. Licensed in July 2021. Hey, over 40, and I hate social media. My profession prior to nails was online marketing, but woo, Jesus, I hate it from this side. Why do you hate it from this side? Because you see how this side, these people are on here all day long, and it's smoke and mirrors. It's not even, these people are not even really busy. I'm telling you, like people that are really busy like that, they don't have to. I hate that I'm not online more. I have to really force it. Like I did a TikTok, I think I did once today. I have to force time to get online because I'm busy for real in real life. And in real life, I can't sit up and play on one person nails and set up a camera and be talking to y'all and answering questions back and all that and doing replays. I can't do all that. I got real life clients with real lives. They can't sit up here with me and be playing around on social media with me all day. So, yeah, the smoky marble and all that. Yeah, everything is starting to look the same. And everything that they even rotating back into the picture, I'm like, we already did that. We already did that. We already did that. We already did that. You know, I'm going to tell you what's going to come back next. Mark my words. They're going to bring back the water nails. I said it. You heard it here first. They about to start bringing back the water nails in a minute. You know what else they're going to bring back any minute now? On top of the water nails. Actually, they haven't brought this out. Only I've seen a few people do it, but I used to do this back in the day. It's nothing new. But they're going to be doing cutout nails. I see a few people do it. They're really not stable, but they can last depending on the person. Where you literally cut out holes and shapes into the nail, or you like make the nail look like a key and stuff like that. That's, see, I told you all it. I used to be that nail tech back in the day. That's what I'm saying. Like, only the strong survive. I used to be that nail tech that used to do all the over the top extravagant stuff even before Asian discount salons came on the scene. I was that chick to do that. It was only like 5 of us on the south side of Chicago. Every side of town had so many of us, and we stayed in our lane and we serviced everybody. I was doing all of that stuff, and it's funny to watch these people keep doing it now. I'm like, I was doing that in 1995. Like, for real. No lie. Another solution, Shecago, would be the power of the P. Yeah, and people need to be adding on pedicures too, because it's a whole untapped market in pedicures. Absolutely. But people okay touching all these people's hands, but they scared to touch feet. Feet ain't really been nowhere compared to hands, but that's another video. Water nails, where you actually build like a little fish tank on top of the nails. That's been out since the 90s too. Side note, I want to say thank you for my package. You got it today. Yes, you didn't know it would come. Yes, the package comes with the workshop. She's talking about this workshop that we're doing this Sunday. And people said they want to sign up, but they haven't signed up. I still have a few slots. We're coming together. We're going over all the designs, sharing tips and tricks, and helping each other with designs. That's going to be this Sunday from 2 to 5 o'clock. So I thought you knew that. Yes, she received a package in the mail. Would you tell them? You got a lot of stuff, right? So her box came in the mail today with all the items for the workshop, the private nail design mastermind this Sunday. It comes with the workshop. Yes. She got a lot of stuff. I know it was probably a dozen different items in there. They are filming themselves work. Water nails are gonna come back, and I'm gonna kill it. Exactly, because water nails been out. They're coming back with them. I saw somebody do some water nails 2 days ago. Yep, haven't seen them in a while, so I'm sure water nails are coming back. Yep, they're probably gonna try to bring bling back. The black texts of the 90s are unmatched. Those were the days. Exactly. All this stuff we used to do. I promise you, we just weren't doing it with gel. We were doing it with paint, like straight up acrylic paint from the craft store. And we would have to let that stuff dry. That little bitty fan was our friend. We was forever drying some paint so we can move on to the next part. Please. People kill me not wanting to touch feet. Easy, easy, easy money. Exactly. I like feet. I like feet too. And I said, shoot, I may switch over to only feet. When I worked for Elizabeth Arden, I was a foot specialist. Okay? And I would kill it. 400 or better a day. 400 or better a day. I promise you. Feet only. Then I became a dual tech, but they rarely had me do hands. I was just a tech who could switch over if they needed me. But I made my money on feet. 300-400 a day. Every day. Easy. Easy, easy, easy money. Easy. Yeah, you still look. I still have my paint. I actually refreshed my paint. Last year, I went to the craft store and I bought all new paint, and I bought a cute little craft box to put it in, because sometimes you want to do paint. And when it comes to feet, I have a lot of clients who still get polish on their feet. And if I got a couple that like designs on their feet, so I pull out the paint. So I refreshed my whole paint kit. Sure did. So much nail art and goodies. Yes. And I think I put one of those lights in there. That light is going to be your best friend. That light, I put a light. You got to put a battery in there, but that light freezes your stones and stuff in place when you're working. It's so much you could do with that because it has like a jelly tip on it. We sell it on Shecago Beauty Source, but it's perfect for when you're trying to put down art. We'll talk about it more. We'll talk about it more in the class or whatever. But that thing is a lifesaver when you're trying to do designs and stuff start moving around. So, yeah. But anyway, y'all, I think this is what we got to do now. I feel like we have to be online way more than we are because I am watching people who are it was a girl who couldn't even lay acrylic. I see this every week. People who can't even lay acrylic. Do you all realize that there are people who just got some stuff? They'll tell you like, hey guys, I just got my stuff in the mail from Amazon. It just came in today. And I grabbed my boyfriend and he said I could put some nails on him. So here we go. Let's get started. You guys don't be mad at me. I'm just getting started. I think this is a size 10 brush here. I got this off of Amazon. I liked it because it was a cool color. It was purple, and I like the edge because it has some sparkle on the end. So I picked this brush right here. I think it's a size 10, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wet the brush and put it in this liquid stuff here. I'm gonna put it in there, and then I'm gonna dip it in this powder. And I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna put these nails on. Okay, I'm gonna put the nails on with the glue. I'm gonna stick them on there. Oh, wait. I'm trying to put the nail on to my boyfriend's finger, but oh my God, the nail is stuck to my finger too. How do I get it off? Oh my God, it's stuck. It's stuck to my finger. Oh my God. Bumbling with putting the darn nail on. And like everything, like they literally go buy some stuff offline. They tell you. I know nothing about this. This is so annoying to me. I know nothing about this. I just ordered some stuff offline and I'm going to play around with it. And you guys can watch me for 17 hours and talk to me. And if you have any tips or tricks, just let me know. And then they're doing stuff ass backwards and everybody's on the screen telling them like, no, wet it some more. No, pull it off. They're like, what do you do? Okay, well, let me start over. And then they'll take their finger and smash it and wipe everything off and start over. Thank you guys for following me. Make sure you follow me. I'm here online. You click on their profile. They got 17,000 followers. 17,000 followers. Can't even lay a ball of acrylic. 17,000 followers. Okay? Because they keep coming on there every day saying, okay, today, guys, I just got the new Valentino collection because Valentino lets everybody and anybody buy any of the professional products. So I got it today. They had the coupon 40% off. So I went ahead and I bought the tropical collection. I bought the Fruity Tooty collection and everything. And it just came in the mail today. I'm so excited, you guys. Thank you for watching me today. My cousin is here today and we didn't have anything to do. And so we're just going to play some music and we're just going to get started. And, thank you for following me and just click on my link and everything and just make sure you follow. So when I go live, because I'm always on here because I really want to do this, you guys, I really like this. And this is what I think I want to do because this is so fun. And I just think this is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. So make sure you click on my link and you click back on their bio. They got 37,000 followers now. 37,000 followers. 37,000 followers. Am I lying? This is where we are with it. Then would they get into laying the acrylic? Okay, you guys, so I've laid the blue. Now you done stepped away. You done ran the bath water for your kids, helped them with their damn homework and everything. And then you come back on TikTok. They done finally got the tips on all the hands. Okay, guys, so I have the blue acrylic down. I think it's so pretty. What do you guys think? Everybody like, that's so pretty. Oh, that's so gorgeous. You did that so good. It was 2.5 hours later. They just got the blue layer set on these long nails. It's so cute. 2.5 hours later now. Kids sleep and snore and everything, right? Okay, so what color do you think I should put on top of the blue? I want to do some type of unicorn. I'm feeling like a unicorn today. Hey, cousin, what are you feeling like today? I'm feeling more like Lucky Charms. Well, it'll come together like Lucky Charms and Fruit Loops. So we already have the blue down. You guys tell me what colors do you think? What colors do you think I should put on there? And everybody starts saying pink, yellow, purple, pink, pink. Okay, we'll do pink today. I have 3 pinks here. I think I'm gonna go with we'll just try one and see what happens, okay? Because I'm up all night. I don't have anything to do. I don't have to get up in the morning. You know, I just like this, and it's just so fun. And I can't wait to see what Valentino has next, because they sell to everyone and so does everyone else. So let's get started. So I'm going to pick up this brush that I think is a size 10, or it could be a 12. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is. It was just cute on Amazon. And I'm going to grab my first ball. And I'm going to put the first ball down. Oh, wait, it fell over. Let me pick it up. Meanwhile, you look at the paper towel. Now this is another thing. The whole paper towel is wet. They could almost wring out the paper towel and wring it back into the darn jar, because they are all over the place with this acrylic, because they never learned the fundamentals of even laying acrylics. They went right to long nails and color acrylic. This is what I'm seeing too. Everybody want to go right to long nails and color acrylic. Don't want to know shit about laying acrylic. Just right to laying long nails. So the paper towel is wet as hell and waxy at this point, because you know it gets full of product. They can't even lay the ball of acrylic on there. And then they're laying this color acrylic on there like it's a foundational acrylic. And I don't know if people know this. Noonie Nails did something about this a while back. You guys, they sell color acrylic in 1-ounce jars for a reason, because it's just for color. It's not to be put on for structure. It's not to be put on for strength. Color acrylic has pigments and oils and stuff in it, and it's not strong. Okay, the strongest acrylic is clear, and the more pigment and color and additives in there, the weaker it becomes. Okay, it's more flexible. It's really just to paint on for effect. It's supposed to be encapsulated. But yet I'm seeing, that's another thing. I'm seeing a trickle down effect of all these Amazon nail techs buying this stuff and putting on acrylic and actually layering it on as thick as hell. Like, yeah, you're going to run out because it's 1 ounce and you're trying to lay a whole set of extendos with it. And so it's just, oh my God, it's just a mess. I got to take a mental breather. I got to take a breather. Because am I lying, y'all? Am I lying? I'm just saying what I literally see. This is what I see online. Give me a second. I'm going to run to the ladies' room. Give me 1 second. Okay, you guys, thank you for being so patient with me. I'm going to grab another ball now. I'm just going to go ahead and grab another ball, because that ball doesn't seem to want to act right. It's not me at all. It's not me at all. It's the ball. So I'm just going to grab another ball. I'm going to fill up this brush with a whole bunch of liquid. It may be, you know, I need more liquid, and I'm going to grab another ball. I'm going to put this ball down. I'm going to smash it down. I'm going to smash this shit down onto the finger. And yeah, and then I'm just going to start wiping. First, I'm going to wipe all over this waxy paper towel that's full of product. And then I'm going to start trying to wipe this pink down on top of this blue. It's not, oh my God, it's not moving. It's getting spattered. And then they sit there and wipe. In my line, you all have seen these lives with these Amazon nail techs. They're wiping, trying to blend and do an ombre. They just got the products, don't even know what size brush they have, and they're trying to do a whole damn 2-color, 3-color ombre. That's advanced level, right? And they will sit there and be wiping this ball that's hardening by the second and wondering why it won't spread. And then you look at the comments and people are like, do this, do that. And then all the people in the comments, it's comical, but it's sad, and it's It's stressful because I'm like, this is where we are with nails, where anybody could just go grab anything, don't know what this stuff is even called or what it does or how it works. And then you got the internet people that are just signing up to watch the craziness and coach them in the comments. You got the blind leading the blind. Well, you guys, I'm just gonna move on to the next nail because it's something probably wrong with this powder. I don't know. This what brand is this? Brandon, what does that jar say? Oh, it says peachy nail supply. Oh, I should have got the Valentino. This is the peachy brand. Hand me the Valentino because this brand is like on sale. It was on sale at Amazon, so I had just got like all the colors because they were on sale. So hand me the Valentino because this is generic. So then I step away. A pearl. I'm so tired of people talking about sealing cuticles. What are y'all talking about? We got to go around and seal the cuticles. What are you talking about? No, you're making the acrylic flush to the cuticle. But that's a whole new term. I'm like, that's really not what's happening. But anyway, it's so many new terms that everything is like a whole new thing that's not even a thing. So it's like, okay, I get annoyed and then I'll keep scrolling. I'll keep scrolling and I'll keep scrolling on TikTok and I may even come back to that person's live. Or I remember I went to sleep one night watching this person because it was just entertaining to see that this person clearly, and people may say, that's mean, Shecago. It may seem mean to some people. I don't give a rat's ass what people do. My problem is these people are doing this so they can start doing the public real soon. That same girl will be sitting there trying to charge people within a month. Okay, and that is why I do have a problem with that. One time I watched somebody because I was just so flabbergasted at the ridiculousness of her lack of knowledge, and she went right into extendos with all these color acrylics, and you could just tell that she didn't know anything from anything. She just bought some stuff offline. And I woke up because sometimes I'll just lay in the bed and prop my phone up. I woke up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. She was still doing that set of nails, and it still wasn't finished. It still wasn't finished. I think she was on filing at that point. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people jump right to the extendo nails with all this glitter, the zoins, and hours later I come back and be scrolling these people still working on the same set. This is ridiculous, and I would not care if people wanted to do it as a hobby. Okay, let's get that clear and straight right now. I could care less if the people want to do it as a hobby, but the truth of the matter is these people are trying to learn how to do this stuff because it's hot and popular right now, and they want to charge people. And they're taking money out of the pockets of people who actually know how to care for the nails for real. That's why I got the problem. That's why I have the problem. I wouldn't have a problem if one of you all went ahead and did that, because I know that you've paid your dues and you've learned the basics and you know what you're doing to some extent. You didn't just go buy some stuff and say I'm about to start doing it. It's like me saying, BBLs are real popular, and these girls be spending a lot of their tax dollars on these BBLs. Shoot, let me go on Amazon and buy me a scalpel and let me go on Amazon and buy me a damn scalpel and a suction machine, and let me go hire me my friend. She a CNA, and shoot, let's get it cracking downstairs. We got this massage table. We can start practicing on some people and cutting them open and suctioning that fat out the stomach and moving it to the booty and see what happens. We figure it out as we go, honey. I'm gonna do the first couple people for $100, then we're gonna get to really charging them like everybody else. I feel like that. You know why? Because my license comes from the same place that a dentist gets his license from. My license comes from the Illinois State Board. Okay? I'm licensed. I know what I'm doing. I've learned about the skin and nails, the hazards. I learned about pathogens and bacilli and all this stuff, spirilla, and all these different, issues with the body. And so it's just annoying. All these people just want to bypass all that and jump straight to the advanced stuff. And then they want to jump in on our clientele and they want to grab some of this business. So don't get it twisted. Most of these people are practicing so they can start doing real clients. Let's not get it twisted. If it was just a hobby, that's one thing. But most of these people are trying to jump into the industry. That's what they're trying to do. I'm going to read some comments. Yeah, product be all on the paper towel. The girl, them paper towels be so wet and gummy. So wet and gummy. Am I lying? Am I lying? Dead on point. Am I the only one annoyed when they call it a pearl? Girl. Yeah. It's a lot of new stuff that they have brought out and they act like if you're not doing this, you're not saying it wrong. I'm like, you're saying it wrong. That's not even a thing. That's not a thing. Girl, they don't want to know about all that. Oh my God, I've seen a few on TikTok. 2 hours and hours and hours on the set of nails. I get offline, go about my day, and they're doing the same set hours later. Right, I'm about to start doing me some garage BBLs. And it's so funny because, people actually were doing that, especially in Atlanta with the gel and everything, putting fix-a-flat and all type of stuff. That's, to me, what they're doing. And it's like, oh, it's just nails. Well, tell that to the girl in Atlanta who just went to the hospital. Her finger was busted wide open like a sausage. It literally looked like a sausage that burst open. Okay? People don't understand that you can do something, not knowing what you're doing. You can cause nerve damage. You can cause an infection so bad, depending on how dirty the implements are. And you can kill a person. I know that sounds extreme, but you literally can. You can literally give a person toxemia. You can literally give a person sepsis. Am I saying the right word? You can infect a person's bloodstream if you make a mistake and cut a person bad enough with a pre-existing condition or with a tool or implement that is terribly dirty. And it happened. Y'all know, y'all said the salon where the girl had to go to the hospital. And I think she said she went and they sent her back home. She had to go back or something. I'm not sure about that part, but it's true. But her finger did look like a busted sausage. It was bad. It was like the skin was so inflamed and swollen, it burst open, and the insides of her finger, am I lying, were gushing out. It would look like a busted sausage, but lighter. Or if they're diabetic, right, you can cause a person to have to get an amputation. All these things. And I'm looking at the things that people are pushing. Now they're telling people to cut all these cuticles off and do Russian manicures. And Russian manicure is advanced. These people can't even do a basic manicure, don't even recognize what they're cutting, what they should be cutting or not cutting, because they're just getting stuff off of Amazon. And you're telling them advanced stuff and they haven't even mastered the basic. I'm so annoyed by that. Yeah, I am annoyed by that. Call me a hater. Call it what you want. I'm annoyed by that. Because you're giving you're giving this profession a bad reputation, and we don't see it today. We're gonna start seeing it soon, though. You mark my words. Look at the lash industry. Look at all these people coming out now complaining about their lashes, talking about how everybody named mama started doing lashes. Now, most people are untrained properly. It didn't take time to really learn how to do it properly. They just want to get right to the money, and they started doing people right away. And because they're so hungry, they started promoting themselves like crazy. They promote themselves harder than the people who are licensed to do it. Ding, ding, ding. Sound familiar? Right? And those are people getting a ton of people. And then now we're seeing all these people looking for the professionals to remove them. I'm seeing lash videos weekly, daily, of people who are saying that their eyes hurt. Their eyes are inflamed because and then they'll do, whoever's fixing the lashes or trying to get them off, they'll show like they didn't use the proper glue. All the lashes are touching the skin. You know those lashes are not supposed to touch the skin, right? But it's the same thing, you all. It's just a matter of time. It takes time for us to see the effects of this type of thing, but it's coming. It's coming. Lashes went crazy. Everybody started teaching courses based off of one particular person who was touring the country. She was over in Puerto Rico and everything. And she started talking about how much money she made and showing the houses she bought And then everybody started copying it. Same thing happened with the nails. MRSA, yep. Infections like MRSA is why I stay bored. It's harder on nail salons. Yep, people should consider their health when it comes to picking people to touch them anywhere on their body. Did anyone see Paula Abdul when she got a dirty pedicure and her legs got infected? Flesh-eating bacteria. Yep, they did a special on 2020 about that a long time ago when 2020 was out. That is real. That didn't go away. That's real. But now you're going to start seeing this type of thing more and more and more because of all the Amazon people and all the people who are now coming into this during COVID. Nobody in particular should be triggered by what I'm saying. If you are triggered, make sure that you're not one of those people, and make sure that you get the proper education. Make sure that you know more than just the designs. You really want to know. If you can't go to school, at least go pick up a book. If you can't afford the book, I have the books now. The books are available here by scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Shecago Beauty Source. You can finance it. If you're really serious about this, know what you're doing. Know what you're doing, because some people have ailments and a person will sit in front of your face, and don't assume because a person is young that there's nothing wrong with them. I have a lot of clients who are young and they're diabetic. Okay. I have a lot of pregnant. You just don't know. You have a lot of people who are young, have sickle cell. You have a lot of people who are young, don't look at the person and think they're fine. You don't know what's going on with the person. Sometimes people don't even know stuff going on with themselves. They don't even know. They don't find out until you nick them real bad with some dirty implements that you don't know how to properly clean, and you don't know how to use the drill. You don't know how to change bits and stuff like that. Did you even know that your bits, you should be changing them out for every person? You should be soaking even the metal part. I have like a little dapping dish with barbicide in it that I change out daily as well. And I put all my bits in there. I may have dust. My place may be dusty, but I'm going to tell you where it must be clean. It's going to be clean. I can't clean every nook and cranny for dust because I work with so much acrylic and drill all day. But the places that must be clean and things that must be disinfected are disinfected. Understand the difference between disinfectant and sanitation. There is a difference. Sanitation is for skin. Disinfection is for inanimate objects. Gotta know. Everybody wants a quick buck. No one wants to do the education. Yep. I didn't see that with Paula. I didn't see that either, but I believe it. So I'm really irked. And I did go on a rant because it's like, oh, we got to do this now. What I'm saying is this what we got to do now? Because I am so perturbed by these nail techs who literally are online. I see people online. I can log on right now to TikTok. I challenge you all to go on TikTok right now and start scrolling. I freaking challenge you to go on TikTok right now and start scrolling. You're going to see some nail tech playing around in acrylic. I don't care if it's 4:00 in the morning. I could scroll on TikTok and find a couple people playing on acrylic, playing on acrylic. No schooling, no education, no nothing. They all doing long sets of nails. You never really see people, especially late at night, doing short sets. They always go to the longest set possible. They don't even cut the tips. Rarely ever. It's always going to be a long set and a whole bunch of color acrylic. Every time. Late at night is when you catch them. And those are the people that's going to, as soon as they feel like they got it good enough, they're going to start working on people and charging them. And guess what? It's going to be a reflection of all of us. And that's the part that really grinds my gears. I could do all this stuff. I'm just too busy in real life to do all this stuff like that on that level. Here and there is fine, but real life, that is not how it really goes. I don't know. Unless you charge an arm and a leg. If I'm doing that type of elaborate work all day on people, you best believe I'm getting at least $250 a head. $2 to $250 or better a head. And then I could do 2 to 3 of them a day and be okay. But that type of work, you're not getting me to do that type of work for no $50 and no $40, $50, $60. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. But this is what we're dealing with. So I guess it's what we got to do now, because These are the people that's out there in everybody's faces now. And people are really digging it. They dig in being part of the process. They dig in being part of watching this person play around. And if they get to a certain degree of doing this one particular type of nail a good way, they'll be like, oh, I want you to do my nails. That's all they need to see nowadays, is that they can do this one particular type of nail halfway decent. And they ready to book. And so when you post something, it's boring, because you're not in their face enough telling them, like, I do need this, I do need that. So we got to catch them. We got to catch them. And it's not just me. I'm noticing a lot. I'm noticing a lot of these older nail techs, or more veteran nail techs, stepping from behind the chair and finding other ways to kind of make money. It's like, we don't really have the patience to deal with this bull crap, because I'm not about to fight with you, Ike. You know, I'm not about to fight with you. You ignorant. Sort of thing. That's how I'm feeling. Like, I'm not about to fight with this ignorance out here. But I am seeing it brew into something else. That's a good word. You can't even call them nail techs. They're enthusiasts. I'm not even about to try to compete with these enthusiasts. But these enthusiasts, perfect word, are affecting the industry. Yes. Yep. My neighbor got a bad chemical peel and was admitted to the hospital. See? Mm-hmm. It's no joke. But social media makes everything sound like, hey guys, it's me here. Liddy B. It's me, Liddy B, here today. I'm showing you how you can do your own acrylic set. This is all I did, guys. I saved so much money. I saved like $900 this year by doing this one simple step. I'm going to put the link in bio so you can get your own. Use my code LibbyB. And for further detail, just click the link in bio. Here we go. Step 1, buff your nails. You know, you can go to the Dollar Tree and buy your buffer, buff your nails. And then you're just going to take this glue, you're going to put it in here, you're going to do this and that, and see how easy that is. Oh my God, guys, I can barely tell these are not mine. And I'm just going to keep going. And so we're going to just do this, and then voila, here you go, the finished set. And so again, link in bio, you use my code, you'll get 10% off for a limited time. And so guys, I'll come back later. See you soon. And as always, love will change the day. Bye. This is what we're dealing with. Am I lying? Am I exaggerating? Social media is a blessing and a curse. Blessing and a curse. And for those of us who just want to sit back and say, oh, it'll be okay. Everything gonna be okay. You'll still be breathing and alive, but in your career, you gotta figure out you gotta be able to switch with these new switching times, because times are switching. Let's not play like they not, because they are definitely switching up. Don't be caught slipping. So all these fake gurus out here, they don't even have shame in their game no more. These fake gurus out here, to the point where they tell you, I know nothing about this. I bought some stuff. I'm about to play around in it. Here's my cousin. We don't have anything to do. And here we go. And people be there for it, baby, logging in and standing up. These people have huge followings, okay? Go. I challenge you to go on TikTok right now and find a video. And then once you find their video, go look at their bio. They have at least 4,000 subscribers or more. I promise you. Every person like that has 4,000 subscribers or more. And usually it's 11,000 or more. Watch. You watch. And so they're getting pumped up by people who want to see them play around in this acrylic, because these people are living out the other people's dreams of playing around the acrylic and hoping that they make it as a nail tech, and nobody's pushing them to become formally educated in the important part of it. And these are the people that will be taking money out of your pocket sooner than later. Love will change today. Am I lying though? Am I lying? Talking about I sound just like them. Am I lying? For some of the stuff I see, it would definitely have to be 200. The length alone would be 100. That's with nothing on it. And then the design work would add up probably to another 100, especially with stones and stuff on some of them. And that's not even full stones. That's just stone accent. Definitely two plus. I sound just like them because I promise you I'll watch. Because I've been thinking, I've been watching. I'm a strategy person, and I've been a manager all my life. I'm always the boss at every job I've had. My title is always manager, some sort of way, owner or manager, all my life, entire life. It's my job to stay ahead of stuff and to strategize and see what's happening and not be caught off guard. So it's just how I'm built to think. Love will change the day. Yes, because actually, I have a friend. He has a nonprofit organization. It's called One Love, One World, I think. And he always says that love will change the day. So I just said that out of the top of my head. Shecago, I think you doing remix would be a good contrast, maybe. Plus, it would give you a chance to channel the things that grind your gears. Do you mean contrast? Yeah, the length alone is 100. Yeah, length alone is 100 on a lot of those sets. At least 80. At least 80. That's not even including any specialty work. The length alone. The reason why the length alone is at least $180, $100, and really should be 100 is because of the amount of material. Because a lot of the links that I see people do, that's 3 sets. That one set is 3 sets of material. See, people don't know how to calculate their overhead. The amount of acrylic you just spent on that person's nails is 3 sets. You could have gotten 3 sets out of that one set. You better be charging for that. So, good content. I think you could be doing remix that would make good content. Thank you. I'm going to write that down. Because my channel ain't going nowhere. I'll write it down in my notebook. I always have notebooks. I got to get my assistant over here. I said I got to get him over here. He'll usually come for like 10 hours a day, and I just have him around and doing stuff. One of the things is recreating my green screen room downstairs. Everything is down there. The lighting is ready to go. I just need some help. I'm going to set up my green screen room, and I could set up some, I could do some skits, some like comedy skits, couldn't I? Because, I'm a little bit of a actress. I have my price for XXL nails at $100. One color, that's the way. Not too many people getting them. Exactly. Oh, well. Hey, where you been? Nailed by Amori Denim. Mo, she's an old school part of the family. Where you been? How you doing? The price alone will deter people booking XL with me, and those who are serious will book it. Look. Yeah, it's going to be about 80, at least 80 for that set. And that's just plain. That's just plain. That's seriously just plain. And it's not even that it's so much work. If you know how to lay acrylic, you can lay the acrylic relatively fast. It's the amount of acrylic. It's enough acrylic on the XL set to do 3 sets. So it's a lot of material. So, that's the thing with that. And here we are again at 2 freaking hours. Every freaking time. I'm like, what are we going to talk about? Oh my God, I'm going to be sitting here looking stupid. Nobody's going to log in. But here we are. So, y'all, I guess this is what we got to do. We got to go hard. Because am I lying? They coming hard with it. They don't even, there's no shame in their game. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to play around. I see people for hours online on the same set all the time. And I challenge you, as I end here, I challenge you to go on TikTok right now and scroll. You're going to run, if you watch nail videos, you're going to see click on the live portion. You're going to run across some nail videos. And then if you got some other stuff to do tonight, just sit the phone off to the side and go do some stuff. And then come back to the phone and look at the phone and see where they are on the set. Probably not that far. And the thing of it is, you're wondering, how much did they charge that person? Because they've been on this person for 4 hours now. Never will get 10 XL nails for under $150 polish only. Look, too much work and too much product. It's product. I charge $100 for short freestyles. Hey, Look, look, look. And it's people that will pay it. If your work is worth it, they'll pay it. Because like I said, I see people all the time. I'm like, damn, did I make them mad? Where have they been? And they'll come back and they'll still have the set on. They're like, no, it'll be grown halfway down their nail. So if I'm putting on a set, it's gonna last. It's not gonna pop off or break off because I know what I'm doing. But you're gonna pay me for that. And you could be gone for 2 months and still come back. Maybe you lost one, but maybe you didn't lose any. All the stones still there and everything, but you're not gonna get that out of me for $60 because now I'm making less than minimum wage. So yeah. Okay, well, I guess I've talked to you all enough. I said I'm not going to go past 2 hours, which is my average these days. I do have a new video. I don't know if I'm going to do 3 or 5, but I have some of it recorded, and it is 3 or 5 items every nail tech should have from the Dollar Tree. What do you all think about that? Yay or nay? It's actually 5 items. 5 items nail tech should buy from the Dollar Tree. Are you excited for that video? And it's things I've been buying for years. Just landed on someone's live on TikTok. And some people may say, that's me, you're talking about them. No, I am talking about them if they plan on just jumping and doing people because they know how to do long nails with the color acrylic. Yeah, you come learn the craft, baby, before you jump into my craft trying to charge people for what I know how to do safely. You don't know anything about it, but just what you tinkered around and figured out. Yeah, calling me. I've paid my dues. Come pay yours and learn this craft for real. Oh well, Shecago said it. $75 and you pay it. It's always somebody who's going to pay your price if they see your value. And the people who see your real value and will pay you are never friends and family. Very rare. It's always going to be a stranger who will support you. The funniest thing about that is that same person won't support their friends and family. It's just weird like that. People do not like to see a chunk of money going to somebody they know hands. They rather put it in strangers' hands. It's so weird. I think I'm gonna do 5 items. I have 5 listed, but I'm like, I don't know if people will be into all of them. But items that I've been buying from the Dollar Tree for years that are my staple items as a nail tech. Yep, she on here doing her cousin's nails. Didn't I tell you it's always the cousin's nails? Late at night bored. Didn't I tell you that? The internet is a mean beast. So welcome to the internet, love. Look. Okay, cool. I told you all the time. And now the boyfriends are letting the girlfriends do the nails. And they will be just tinkering around and playing. It'd be so long. It'd be so long. I swear to God, I have fallen asleep many a times and waking up and they're still doing the nails. And they don't even be done with them. I'm like, what the hell are you doing over here? Because, I put up a video and it was showing some nails I did on somebody. I was like, I'm going to show you all a long set of nails that I'm going to do. I did like 3 weeks ago. She should be coming back for a fill. And I know she still got the nails on because I saw on TikTok the other day talking there. The stones and everything was in place. They were long. It didn't take me that long. I did her nails in 2 hours and we stopped 2 or 3 times to smoke cigarettes. And I was still done with her in 2 hours. I don't know why these people take so long. And it was color, acrylic, stonework, marble, everything on every nail. I did a little bit of everything on the nails. And it was 2 hours with smoke breaks. I don't know what people be doing. They be overthinking it because they jump right to the advanced stuff. If you are solid in your core, the advanced stuff will flow naturally. But everybody wants to run before they crawl or before they walk. Someone said we live in a supportive family. Yeah, we do. Yeah, it will be. It's going to be surprising too. But it's things I've been buying for over a decade from the Dollar Tree. Then she got, I think, 2 other family members on the live. She talking about marble. Told you. This is where it is now, y'all. This is where we at with it now. This is where we at. Everybody's selling any little information that they have. Everybody teaching a class on any little information that they have. Everybody's a self-proclaimed guru. People are creating trends and terms that don't even exist. But line all these people up in a competition to polish a red set of nails for a manicure, and I would win. Can't polish a red set of nails in a spa to save their life, but they can. If you say we got a 6-hour challenge on a set of acrylic nails, everybody will be in on that. Just saying, it ain't a lie. It's just the truth. It's where we are right now. And I don't like trying to make money with rose-colored glasses on. Trying to make money with rose-colored glasses on means that you're looking at things delusionally. That's what that means. You're looking at things in a state of delusion. Stop being delusional and look at things for what they are. This is where we are with the bullshit, and we got to get ahead of it because it's a lot of BS out here with social media, and social media is where everybody is at. And so, what you gonna do about it if you really want to do this? That's it. That's all. That's the hardest curse word. I don't even curse hard like that. I can get harder, but I'm not gonna do it. It's too late. I can't monetize this video, but I don't want them to take it down. So, okay. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. But I thank you so much for watching this. And this is what we got to do now. It seems like now, to sum all of this up, I think now pictures are not enough. That's what I'm going to say. Pictures are not enough. It looks like people want to see some live footage and video. People like lives. I'm going to tell you the truth. You all participate on my YouTube with my live, but you all don't participate as hard on my pre-recorded videos. Everybody wants live. That's where it is. So I guess we got to be more live now. A working nail tech like me, when I'm working, and it's really hard because I don't have time to be setting up cameras and worried about if you can see, because I'm trying to get people in and out. That's the challenge. So basically, we're trying to be real live working nail techs on a real schedule with real people who got real things to do and ain't got time to be fooling around with you and your cameras. We're up against people who don't have clients but want to sit around and tinker on the camera. And the people are more interested in the people tinkering around on the camera. Interesting times indeed. But yeah. Yeah, they like to see the tech. That's what we up against. The lives. We're up against the lives. The lives of people who are just teaching themselves as they go. Some stuff they bought off of Amazon. That's literally what we are up against now. So, you know your brand. Stick to your brand. If you post pictures and that's all you can do, make sure that your messaging is clear. Make sure your messaging is clear, just like Nika J, Neeka J. I think that's it. Make sure that you are having clear messaging. If you can't compete with these lives, you better be making sure that you're way more consistent, 2 to 3 times a day, at least on Instagram, and still doing TikToks too, just for notoriety, right? But to get clients, and I still say Instagram with your still pictures and your interactive postings, okay? 2 to 3 times a day, at least 2 times a day, if not at least 1 time, but every damn day, okay? So you can get that algorithm. That is the real thing. That's true of working. That's true of working nail tech. Be exhausted after a day of full clients. I forgot to eat today. I woke up this morning. I had a protein shake and a hash brown. Been working ever since. And then I was feeling woozy. And my last client, I feel so bad, you all. I got brain fog like a mug when it came time to design. And my foil gel was acting crazy as hell. Foil gel would not work today to save my life. And if you do nails all the time, you know what I'm saying? Some days foil gel act good. Some days foil gel, it does not want to cooperate at all. Today was one of the days I got so frustrated. I said, I'm sorry. We done did everything we could do on her nails. I done did every design because she's been my client for a couple of years. I felt bad because I'm just being transparent. I've done every design I know how to do and everything I could think of on her. And a lot of stuff that I will suggest she don't want to do it because it's not her style. What do you do with the client? That's why we're having the workshop this Sunday. You should join in, really. Like I said, it's $50, but you're going to receive a box in the mail. And I think it's Artina. She received her box and she didn't even know she was getting supplies with it. I sent her a box. At this point, you're not going to get it in time, but you will receive a box full of supplies. for the $50. So it's not like you're just spending $50 for nothing. But we're going to sit up, and that's what we're doing in the class. The workshop, we are sharing tips and tricks and helping each other with more designs, because what will happen too is when you have a long-term client, after so long, it's only so many designs you could do if you're not encapsulating, right? And then other things that you will suggest is not their style. And so you will hit a brick wall sometimes with clients. And so that's why it's important to get out there and talk to other nail techs one-on-one and kind of synergize, which is joining of energy and ideas. That's what that is. And share some things so you can get a new perspective and a fresh breath of air to come back to your regulars. Because if you have a regular for years, you will hit a wall with them design wise. You really will. Foil be acting jibby jabby sometimes. It do. And today was one of them days it was not working with me, and especially with temperature changes. Foil gel is just funny acting. I have days where foil gel just act perfect, and like today, it was just not curing properly or anything. I don't know what the hell. I was embarrassed. Like, it was nothing I could do. And the stuff I was suggesting, she didn't want it. I'm like, you don't want to do a cheetah print? You don't want to do an animal print of some sort? She did not. It's not her thing. So it's like annoying. But anyway, 3 clients, $300. It's still a good day. So, okay, I'm going to let you all go. And I'm going to come with that video. That's the next thing you'll see. My Dollar Tree must-haves. All right. So thank you all so much for joining, and I'll catch you all soon, okay? Bye.